G'day guys, welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and tonight we've got another video. Yep, we've got the double upload and we're going to be reacting to the teams. So let's have a look, and I see Alex CINCOTTAAAA named. Let's freaking go. My week has been saved. So CINCOTTAAAA named, Durden injured, Kerno dropped, Hewitt injured, Pitnet injured, Newman injured, Holland's injured. So Carlin going to get destroyed, I would think, tomorrow night. Not much of a Friday night game to watch, I don't think it will be. But yeah, super happy that CINCOTTAAAA's named. Obviously, he's going to help a lot of teams out this week. But yeah, so happy with that. In terms of Melbourne, nothing too crazy here. Nothing really relevant. Port and Hawthorn, nothing relevant. We already knew Sicily was out with suspension. Nothing really to go through here. Collingwood versus West Coast. So again, nothing too crazy. We got this Harvey Harrison guy who's apparently actually debuting this week. Yep, he's named on the interchange, so he'll play. That could be another rookie. I think he's a small forward, I heard, so I'm not sure how good he'll be Supercoach wise, but fingers crossed he could maybe be a cash cow for us. Geelong and Bulldogs, so Treloar inclusion is expected. How does that affect McRae? Well, I'm not too sure. I think that, yeah, Treloar named on ball. He'll demand his CBAs, no doubt about it. He'll demand plenty of CBAs, and I think McRae's scoring will drop a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think he had like a 107 average with Treloar, something like that. So I still predict like a 105 to 108 average for McRae with Treloar in the team. But in terms of Geelong, good to see Big Bad Oisin Mullen hasn't been dropped, as well as he's actually been named on the field. So positive sign for him, because I have to go early on him, unfortunately, it seems. I'll talk about my final trades in a second, but Tanner Bruin named on the ball. My goodness. That's a nice little change. Gold Coast, just Mac Andrew out with club suspension. Constable, once again, not even on the emergencies. We saw a tweet saying that he was training with the ones. Don't know what happened to that, but he's clearly not even here, and not an emergency either, so very strange scenes at Gold Coast. In terms of Adelaide, nothing too crazy there. Judo West versus Richmond. So Matt Flynn in. This is a little bit of a worry. I don't know if he'll be the emergency, but in terms of Kieran Briggs, they might play a dual ruck, which will affect Briggs' scoring, no doubt. And the fact that they even have him as emergency, it probably shows that like he's kind of knocking on the door for Briggs. So if Briggs has one bad game, they could just drop him. So yeah, keep an eye on that. I don't know who they prefer out of the two. I wouldn't personally be bringing Briggs in, because yeah, it's a bit risky if he does get dropped. So yeah, tread with caution with that one. Harry Himmelberg back in, not really too relevant this year. Sam Banks is new. I don't know if he'll actually play. He's named on the interchange, the extended bench. So yeah, nothing too hectic with Richmond either. And then Essendon, so Alwyn Davey Jr., Andrew Phillips, Dylan Shield, Rhett Montgomery. You would assume that Dylan Shield comes in for McDonald, Tip and Woody. And then Alwyn Davey Jr. is probably going to be the emergency, I'd say. Rhett Montgomery, I don't really know much about him. He's new as well, so maybe he could be a cash cow. Then, so yeah, still no Parrish and no Setterfield. Yeah, still no Parrish, no Setterfield, so strange. They still must be hurt. Aiden Core, Curtis Taylor, Darcy Tucker, Liam Shields, Taron Thomas. So Taron Thomas back in might hurt Wardlaw's mid-time a little bit. I don't know how they plan on using Taron Thomas, to be honest, so wait and see. But he's named on the extended bench. Aaron Hall is as well. Hopefully he gets dropped, but I don't think he will. Good to see. For Wardlaw owners, still named on the ball. And where's Big Bad Eddie Ford? Still named on the field, so really happy with that. Sheasel named in the middles. Probably, I don't know if that's a good sign. I think we'd rather him in his kick-in role. But that's it for the teams. Let's have a look at my final trades. And if you watched my video earlier today, you've noticed I haven't changed anything. Now, I don't know if it's the right decision going early on Mullen. It's not something I'd love to do. I would rather grab Wardlaw, but I just can't, unfortunately. So I will be going early on Mullen just so I can get Jordan Dawson. So my final trades, Dawson, Mullen, Ford for Ashcroft, Alwyn, Davey, and Simpson. Now, I could maybe go and hold Davey. No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can hold Davey to Ford Dawson. So these will most likely be my final trades. yeah, so that's pretty much it. In terms of just general structure, I spoke about it before. Clayton Oliver, if you don't know, he's in 15% of the top 1%. It's really crazy. If we filter by coaches ranked in the top 1%, Clayton Oliver was sitting at 91% before he got injured, and now he is just the 15.6, as you guys can see right here. So yeah, so he's the one I really want to get in. Like, he's coming in round 15 no matter what. I don't care how he comes in, whether it's Sheasel, whether it's Humphrey. Whoever has to go, he's coming in. I don't care. Big part of why I didn't get him was because he was owned in pretty much every team above me, and I just wanted to kind of be unique and stray away a little bit and try and gain some points or try and gain an advantage. But now that he's not in anyone's team, he's coming straight into mine, no doubt about it. And I don't know if those people at the top will have enough trades to have the luxury to bring him back in. So fingers crossed, they probably do, but will they is another question. So yeah, but Clayton Oliver I really want in, and then I have one more midfield spot to fill, which I hope is Tom Liberatore, and I don't want to rush that midfield spot. If I can, I do want to try and if it takes an extra week or two to get full primo and I have to field an average rookie, then I'm happy to do that. I just really want to get in those really solid primos. Obviously, if my ranking's in a position where I might need to act faster and grab someone like a Callum Mills or a Tuke Miller, then maybe I will do that. But ideally, if I could grab Libba for like 580 to 550, somewhere around that mark, which I expect him to get to, given his break-even and current price, I expect him to get to like 580 at least. So hopefully I can get him. But yeah, Clayton Oliver is the number one priority. I think he's got to be the number one priority for everyone. But yeah, so where am I ranking? I'm ranked 1077 right now. I'm sitting in an okay spot. I think I'm about 50 points off the top 1K, something like that, maybe a little bit less. And I really think I can have a good run home here. Like if a few things go my way, Jack Steele obviously has to be better than a 62. But yeah, obviously Mullen has to go my way, so still a lot of luck involved. And then in terms of vice captain, I did see that someone in my previous video commented that Blixarves has been tagging Bont, which I didn't know about. So maybe Bont isn't the best option, so I probably will go with Jordan Dawson, who I believe was the second or third best captaincy in my video. But yeah, so CINCOTTAAAA, 5,000 people trading him out, I'm sure that'll drop. But yeah, so Dawson against Gold Coast, I think goes large, and Nick Dacos should absolutely take the mickey against West Coast on a big ground, plenty of space, and probably not too much attention. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the Friday night review.